What's up, hungry homies? Okay, so we are post-workout, post-house clean, and closet organize, post-shower. And we're cooking up some chicken, although this is supposed to be ground chicken, but I am like seriously questioning the package, but that's okay. But in some cool news, let me show you what we got. We got a Ninja coffee maker. So, boyfriend and I have been dying to have one of these. Well, okay, I've been dying to have one of these for a very long time, and he surprised me with that, so that's really cool. And then today, I went and bought these super cute, just from the dollar store. They're little espresso cups for when I have guests over, which never happens. But I bought these double-walled ones for him and I. So, oh, there's an imperfection. Dollar store. Can't complain about that. So I am going to cook up some post-workout. It's probably like an hour or 45 minutes since I have worked out, but that's okay. I haven't been super hungry lately, so there we go. So we're just eating as I feel hungry, because there's nothing I hate more than force feeding. But I think I'm gonna make pancakes. Do I want to make pancakes? I think I'm gonna have a treat meal tonight. And I don't know what it is yet. Boyfriend is working. That's why I'm cleaning the house, so he doesn't have to come back to a mess. I do my best. But I think I might exchange the like 50 grams of carbs for pancake. And I think I want to do Krusteaz. I think I want to do the Krusteaz pancakes, because in 1 cup of mix, in 1/3 of a cup, it's 26 grams of carbs, so I might do, well, 2/3 of a cup, which is plenty, because it usually expands quite a bit. And then I'll just have some, I don't know, I'm really not hungry these days. TBD. I don't actually know how much water. I mean, it tells me, but I don't listen. I don't follow instructions. I make it the way I like it. So the key to good pancakes, though, is to keep, there should be lumps in them. So I've heard. Ah, gross. Alright, a little bit lumpy. Give it a shits. Okay, we're ready. So then we wait for a little bit of the bubbles to come up. And then, like, what is this? It came out so dark, and it's supposed to be chicken. So I'm going to assume that it's, like, dark meat chicken. Anyway. It's gross. He's my dog. He's so cute. Look at those ears. Ah! He's coming. Oh. He thinks he's getting something. Nope. Sorry, pal. So now you can see the bubbles are forming. I'm going to wait for a little bit more browning to kind of happen around the bottom and then flip. Ta-da. Perfect. Always with a little bit of salt because it brings the flavor. And then I use the Steve's sugar-free maple syrup. Weird mess. Oh, excuse me. There we go. That is going to be my post-workout meal. A little mishmash of everything. I'm not really that hungry, but let's do it. So, post-workout meal finished. It was a lot more food than I thought. Cliff had to help me. Now he heard his name. But I went to the dollar store to grab a few things, to grab those espresso cups. Oh, he wants to go outside. You want to go in the sun. So, where were we? So, oh my God, this camera's driving me crazy. Nope, focus on me. Bah. Okay. Yeah, so I was at the dollar store for those espresso cups, and I was like, hey, look at this. I need another like macrame thing for my plants because I want to hang one more off in the corner there, one that can handle a little less light. But I didn't realize I went and price shopped rather than reading it, and it's make your own. So now I have to macrame. Yeah, and I don't even know where the beginning is. Stay tuned. Oh, found the beginning. Okay. And like, I used to macrame as a kid. I don't know if you remember those like beaded gimp like lizards and stuff that you used to make as a kid. Well, I used to do that and I would sell them at school. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna macrame this. Okay, I've got my 8 piles of yarn, string, whatever it is. I definitely didn't cut them the way, like the length that they're supposed to be cut. I don't listen to instructions, so I generally think I know what I'm doing, so fake it till you make it, right? So now we're going to attach all these strings, and I probably have 1 extra pile, maybe 2 extra piles, I don't know. And then I have to start doing the little, it's taking me back to little macrame days, so stay tuned for this one.
Alright, so just a little status update. I'm currently at 25,000 steps. Currently almost 230 last month.
Alright, so I only needed 8. But of course I cut 9 and a bit. Because I don't listen to instructions. And then I had some math stuff and I was like, I'm not doing math. So anyway. Now I think this is where the fun part begins. I think. Change. Let's see if I know how to do this. Am I taking 1? So I gave up. I put it back in the bag. Forget that. But what I will address, I'll go get something else. But what I will address is I haven't talked about it. And it is about not competing this year. So I decided, like the plot twist was my last video. And now it's kind of like it's been 6 weeks, I think, since we made that decision. And I'm definitely, initially I was relieved because I knew that I wasn't ready. Bro. I knew I wasn't going to be ready. My body was just fighting me. My back and my leg were really, really bad. And I think I needed the rest and to pull back from everything because my back is feeling better and my body doesn't look as inflamed. So I was really just pushing for too long. And I've decided that I need probably like a full year off. So probably not doing anything until early 2027. And I know that seems like a really long time, and it is. I mean, if something amazing happens and my metabolism all of a sudden is just like, hell yeah, on fire, baby, then I would think about, maybe September, October next year. But I think I just want to focus on getting a little bit bigger. These girls are really big, and I don't get as big as they get. So I'm just a baby. I'm a baby women's physique athlete. So I'm just going to keep working with my coaches, Dom and Adam, and we're just going to come up with a off-season plan. Still kind of in that recomp phase where we're just trying to get my body to like be really stable with weight, which it has been for the last 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, most of this like coming off has been like great, and I've been sitting around like 158, 160. And then when I have a cheat meal, I only bump up about 2 pounds the next day, and then I'm right back down. So it's been really positive. I'm following my diet like probably 90%, and I was taking retatrutide for a little bit because I knew stopping the focus for show and allowing myself a little bit more food, I knew mentally my head was going to have a lot of food noise, and the retatrutide just helps just kill my appetite. So that's been helpful. I'll hop off and allow myself to eat more when it comes out of like the recomp type phase slowly again. Wean myself off of that, but that was a true help. Also, in terms of peptides, been taking the TB500 and the BPC 157 for my leg and for my back every day religiously, and that's been, I think, also a part of the healing process. So taking away the stress from cardio, from lifting, just mental stress, and then resting when I need to. So been doing that, and it's been good. But yeah, I will continue to show you things from the rest of my cheat meal day. I don't know what boyfriend wants to do. I don't really know what I want to do because, like I said, Retta really like kills your appetite, so I'm really not interested in food whatsoever. And that pancake was really big. So I'm gonna rest, finish cleaning, and wait for boyfriend to come home. I'm gonna be a good little housewife and clean for him. So I'll see you when I see you.